Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, the first day of November. I'm News 2 meteorologist Marcus Bagwell, and it's time for News 2 Gives Back. This is brought to you by Nashville Subaru. Back in September, there was an unfortunate ski accident that happened on Cheatham Lake in Cheatham County. We're in Ashland City, and this was a very unfortunate situation. It took the life of a father and a son as their jet ski crashed into a barge and ended up taking both of their lives. But we are wanting to recognize the amount of time and the work that was done by multiple agencies here in Cheatham County. That includes the Cheatham County Sheriff, the TWRA, the Army Corps, Ashland City Fire Department, Ashland City Police as well. There were a lot of crews that worked to help in this situation, even though it did not end the way that we wanted to with a rescue and it ended with a recovery. But we do want to talk about the work that they've done. So I have Lieutenant Chris Gilmore here with me, and I also have Sergeant Brad Bagwell from TWRA. Lieutenant Gilmore, let me start with you. I want you to tell us about this rescue and recovery process. What does it take when an incident like this occurs?
So when things like this happen, it takes everybody, all the players in the community from EMS to EMA, working with TWRA. We even had outside agencies come in from Dixon for water rescue and things like that. Because the river is kind of that dividing line for us. So we had to reach out to Metro, and when you're a smaller county, you don't have all the resources you need. So it involves a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of agencies that do come into play, and Sergeant Bagwell, it comes into play for you all. You're responsible for water incidents, and I know we've had a lot of those this year here across the state. But tell us about boating incidents. These things happen a lot, but boating safety is also important too. One of the main things you all talk about is life jackets, but tell us about that, but also what are some other things that people need to know when they're out on the water?
Yeah, we stress life jackets, can't stress that enough. Like when you're out on the water, because accidents do happen, and when they do, like I said, things people need to be aware of. After dark, like in this situation, it was after dark. Make sure your nav lights are working just like headlights on a car, your red and green on your front of your vessel. Make sure you have the appropriate safety equipment, life jacket for everybody aboard. Any child 12 or under in the state of Tennessee has to wear a life jacket or a PFD, referred to them as. Just different things like that. Just be mindful of water conditions, especially like it's 1st of November. We're going into the winter. Temperatures start getting colder, so we'll have, duck hunters and hunters out on boats. So be mindful of that, of water temperatures too, with hypothermia and issues like that.
Okay. All right. Very important. Those are some great information there to pass along. Lieutenant Gilmore, back to you. So agency collaboration here was vital. How often do you all have to work together and bring in sometimes these other agencies to assist you all?
We do it quite often. It's not something that we want to have to do, but like I said before, you never know when an incident's going to happen, and you get to rely on your neighbors a lot of times. We try to train together when we can. We do come together for events that aren't necessarily crisis events or emergencies, and try to train where we all know each other. All of us, we all live together in the same community, so we don't let the community just divide us, or our agency divide us. We let the community kind of bring us together. So, unfortunately, it's not something we get to do every day, but we do try to do different trainings, and all these other agencies will work with us. It's not, it's not just TWRA dealing with hunting and fishing stuff. A lot of times, they'll help us if we've got a major event, whether it be a school or whatever the case may be. They come out and help, or other agencies, like I said before, Dixon Fire, Ashland City Fire. All of us, it's just we have to work together to help get things done.
Absolutely. All right, one final thing, since we're in Cheatham County, we love coming here. Sheriff Binkley is great. Tell us about some of the upcoming events that are happening here in the county.
Well, it's hard to think, but Christmas is just around the corner. So today's the first day of November, so we've already got people talking about Shot with a Cop. And the cool part about Shot with a Cop is this is a chance where we do get all these organizations together, and we get to go have fun with kids. So, we don't, it's not just the county. Like I said, again, TWRA comes out with us. A lot of the other agencies, that we all get together as a big family and go get to have a good time with the kids and do that event. And it's a very special event that we get to help give back to the community.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're so excited to be able to provide them lunch today. Lieutenant Gilmore, thank you so much. Sergeant Bagwell, thank you. Thank you both for your service. And you're right, collaboration between you all is so key, and it's just great to be able to hear you all. You know each other by name. You're able to talk and spend a meal together, share a meal together, and all of that's really fun. And we're glad to bring them lunch today. This is all provided to them by Nashville Subaru, and we're thankful for their work in helping in this unfortunate event that happened. But this is great to see first responders in action, and this is why they are here in times of need, but also just in times of community as well. I'm News 2 meteorologist Marcus Bagwell.